And what better day to talk about the four faces on Mount Rushmore than President's Day. So glad to talk to you today. As you guys know, I do live in the state of South Dakota, the land of great places, And one of the things that I had totally forgotten about until a conversation this weekend was that the four presidents on Mount Rushmore were chosen because they were instrumental in the formation of America during really key times. So they were chosen in particular by sculptor Gutzon Borglum, who began work on the monument in 1927 and completed it in 1941. So the four presidents are George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. George Washington, who lived between 1732 and 1799, of course, he was the first president of the United States, and he was president from 1789 to 1797. He's often referred to as the father of his country, and he's often compared to a great Roman general and leader, Cincinnatus. So he played a crucial role in the American Revolutionary War. As you know, he led the Continental Army to victory against the British, and his leadership and statesmanship were fundamental to the founding of the United States. He was the president that said, I want term limits and I don't want to be the leader of the country forever, so that baton needs to get passed on to somebody else. He really set the tone for what it meant to be a president in this country. Thomas Jefferson lived from 1743 to 1826. He was the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, and he was the third president of the United States. He served from 1801 to 1809. He's also known for the Louisiana Purchase, which significantly expanded the territory of the United States, and also for his role in promoting the idea of individual rights and limited government. That is a great gift that he gave, and this was a real big change from how most governments were running at that point in the world. The third president is Theodore Roosevelt. He was alive from 1858 to 1919, and he served as the 26th president of the United States from 1901 to 1909. He was a key figure in the progressive era, so he was known for his efforts in conservation, establishing national parks, forests, and monuments. He was also instrumental in the construction of the Panama Canal and was a strong advocate for consumer protection and antitrust laws. Now, a little known fact, I actually served in the Youth Conservation Corps when I was in high school, the YCC, and as we've gone through national parks over the course of our lifetime and gone visiting, you can often see structures and monuments built by the Conservation Corps of America during his time. The YCC, I think, at least it was going 30 or 40 years ago, so it might still be something that is going on, but it's a great way to teach youth about conservation and taking care of land and resources. And one of the key things that I learned as a member of YCC was that sometimes conservation doesn't mean you just preserve everything all the time. It means you steward and you cull and you make decisions and you triage. So great program, and of course he was a key president in the United States, right? Abraham Lincoln, good old Abe, he was alive from 1809 to 1865. He was the 16th president of the United States from 1861 to 1865. I did go to college in Illinois one semester during my college years, and I actually could bike to his homestead, the land of Lincoln. So he obviously led the nation through one of its darkest periods, the Civil War. His leadership preserved the Union and resulted in the abolition of slavery with the Emancipation Proclamation. Lincoln is widely regarded as one of the greatest American presidents, known for his eloquent speeches, including the Gettysburg Address, which is very short and very much worth listening to. Maybe even have your kids memorize it because it's not very long, and beautiful words, when we memorize them, we own them, they become part of the culture in our heads. So go read, tonight would be a great night to read the Gettysburg Address. So those four presidents were chosen to be on Mount Rushmore for a combination of factors, but mainly because of their leadership during pivotal moments in United States history, their contributions to the development of the nation, and their enduring impact on the principles and ideals of the United States. Now, if your kids love history and you're looking for really rock solid history classes, I would strongly recommend any of the history classes taught by Meredith Curtis as well as Adam Pruzan. Adam Pruzan teaches modern history, war and peace, why countries stay at peace and why they go to war. And then if you're looking for one of the most unique, challenging honors classes in history, I would recommend Politics, Philosophy, and Economics, taught by Adam Pruzan. It's a 1.5 credit honors class. And I have been told by my own kids and other students that it was a pivotal class in their life, and it changed how they thought about so many things, sparking a love for government, economics, and honestly, philosophy. So if you're looking for rock solid history, we've got it at True North Homeschool Academy. I don't want to overlook our elementary classes. This year, Dana Hanley is teaching ancient history. It's going to be a lot of fun, and she does the exploration and expedition classes. And then in the middle school years, we offer U.S. history and U.S. history, and we're also offering U.S. geography, taught by Meredith Curtis. Julia Jinks teaches the U.S. history. It's a really rock solid class. A lot of people pair that with the U.S. Lit and Comp. And then in high school, we have world geography, which is so foundational for understanding politics and how things work in the world, why people go to war, why they stay at peace, what the wars are about, and all those kind of things. So world geography is such a foundational class for anybody going into high school. And then we offer world history, U.S. history, American Lit through film, and then, of course, the PPE class. So if you have any, civics and government, not to be overlooked. A lot of our classes are very project-based. They are so, so good. We firmly believe in the study of history in, at True North Homeschool Academy, because we believe that, our past informs us, and it also helps us understand how to get to the next place and where God's taking us. So if you have any questions about our history classes or geography, reach out. We'd love to talk to you about them. And I hope you guys are having a great President's Day. Go read the Gettysburg Address with your kids. It'll be a great couple minutes, I promise you. Okay, everybody, I will talk to you soon. Thanks for listening.